Well, again, I think we know a lot about the Lakers, and the Lakers know a lot about the Beavers. I mean, that's the bottom line is, and just like we know all the teams in our league. And they were shorthanded when we played them, though. I mean, they got a good hockey team, and they were shorthanded when we played them in November. And no, I mean, you take a look. I mean, they're a good hockey team. They're probably a team that we've played the most over the course of the last 3 years. We've built up a great rivalry with them. And I understand we've had our rivalry in the 60s and 70s, but I mean, it's a renewed rivalry since we've been in the league, but especially over the course of the last 3 years. So they're always intense games. They're always tight games. And I expect nothing different this coming weekend. I think it's a combination. You're darn right. As a coach, you still have an obligation to try to get the team ready. You have to sit there and prepare properly. If there are things that you're not doing well, then you have to make that a point of emphasis via video and on the ice. And hopefully if we stay consistent with the other aspects of our game and we get better in certain areas that we're not doing very well, that sure helps with mojo. So it's our job to prepare the team. It's our job to raise the awareness, and obviously it's their job to execute. So it's a combination of a lot of things. And you got to motivate properly, and it's not easy sometimes, but the word mojo is basically trying to get consistency to your team. That's the biggest thing right there. And then once you have consistency to your team and your guys, they feel it, they understand that they see that they see the fruits of their labor, and then it does become a little easier, but sometimes you got to relearn that stuff. It's just the way it is. You got to relearn it. It's a tough sport. It's a tough game. And and it's just, there's always a lot of obstacles in the way.
There's adjustment period. I think that we just took, every single day differently. I think that the first few days we tried to get our legs under us again. We did a lot of conditioning drills, and then further in the week worked on some systems. And yeah, as far as this past weekend went, I thought we played well. We just didn't execute in certain times. I think that we got caught up in the penalty game a bit, and they played better than us. And this is a huge weekend for us. Obviously, we haven't been that successful at home. So, on Friday night, we're going to be firing from all cylinders. I think that what we need is everyone. Everyone on the roster is going to contribute this weekend. It can't be one or two guys. I think right from our goaltenders to our defense to our forwards, everyone's going to play good. Urgency is a big part of it, but also guys just get more comfortable in the second half. In the first half, the freshmen are not used to college hockey, and kind of everything happens so quickly in the first half. In the second half, you kind of have the Christmas break. You have time to evaluate yourself and the team, and you kind of fall into your role. I think different players kind of realize what makes them successful. And the second half is, it's always a push every single game. You got to play like your last one, because the season goes by very fast. So we're gonna have to turn it on here. Physically, it's a big part, but I think it's more so mentally. Because college hockey, like Monday through Thursday, you're doing a lot of preparation, a lot of work, in the gym, on the ice, you're ramping up every single day. And then Friday, Saturday, you're ramping up even more. So, the whole week you're busy, and kind of only rest day is that Sunday. You only get one kind of day. So I think just during the break, honestly, just relaxing, kind of thinking, not getting away from the game of hockey, but just kind of thinking what makes you successful and why you play it, and different teammates and role situations and stuff like that. So
this season, it's we've had ups and downs, and still for a goalie, right now it's who wins games. So it's kind of back and forth. It's nice to have that competition to where you're competing for a starting role in the weekend. But right now we both need to win, and we're supporting each other. So it's nice in both ways like that. Able to go home and just relax and get away from hockey a little bit, because obviously leading up to that, it was just finals and getting towards the end of the year. So it's kind of ramping up, and then you get a little break and you can kind of take some time yourself, reflect on the first half, and then just kind of get away from hockey, let your mind rest a bit. And then towards the last couple of days of break, you're itching to get back. So breaks are nice for that, to just get the motivational factor of getting ready for the second half and being pumped up for it. You just reflecting during that time, and just realizing what you need to be better on and what you need to do. And then also you watch just NHL games when you're just sitting at home and relaxing, and you just want to get back in the game atmosphere and that practice atmosphere. So it's you get more motivation to work harder, and you just try to sustain that even with this break and being healthy, you just want to get back on that grind. And guys know what's on the line. We're second in our league right now, so guys know that we need to keep up this pace or be better in conference play, just to be able to get a very high playoff spot. And also just the pressure of the second half, guys stepping up, guys knowing their roles, guys executing their roles better. So I think guys are excited, especially just ready to play as a team and really mesh together to finish off this second half and roll into playoffs.